Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to this new appointment with the morning briefing. Perfect. Let's start right away. Let's do a recap in short of what happened yesterday. And in short, the week started with a letter. There was in short immediately. Then at the opening of the American markets, in short, a plunge breaking even the 19,000 mark. As for the NASDAQ, we have reached exactly the levels we indicated. In short, those delicate levels also for ES and SPX, we have come to test those lows recorded on the 13th and the 13th of March, which I still consider, in short, still valid as crucial levels to be able to determine, in short, the developments of this period. Today, an important week also from a macro data perspective. It starts in the morning for Europe at 11 European time, Italian time. There are the Eurozone CPIs, then there are the manufacturing PMIs, also for the Eurozone, still in the morning. After that, we move on. With the opening of the American markets, there is the data on job openings, the JOLTS, which will certainly be indicative for what will be Friday's data on non-farm payrolls. So pay close attention. Volumes have returned to quite high levels yesterday. It has almost reached 2.5 million lots. So in short, significant volumes were recorded. Probably also as a consequence of the closure of this JP Morgan expiry, which we have already discussed in previous morning briefings. From an operational standpoint, we are looking at the NASDAQ. So as we were saying yesterday, there was this attempt to break through these levels we indicated, only to then recover them. At the moment, the price is quoted around 19.4 and 10. We are working close to the BC3 levels, just below indeed HV. So probably indeed we will move within this range until the opening. Between indeed the highs recorded yesterday. So for 84.90. Also these levels, this is not a BC3 level. In fact, we will remove it. This was the level crucial compared to what is not a level for BC3. This is the BC3 level from yesterday at the close. So certainly this is the area of interest in short. You're limited by these BC3 levels. At the moment in the morning, I believe that probably there is. We will work within it. In short, at the moment, there seems to be a bit of upward momentum. However, I repeat, in short, we are in a condition of navigating by sight. So maximum attention, especially in view of these data, also in the Eurozone, which will certainly be able to influence the American markets, even if they are not yet open. Yes, this, in short, the decline, obviously, in short, remains this. The level 2, in short, keep an eye on. This is the area to monitor, in short, for an upward movement at this moment. This remains the first stronghold to overcome in order to then, in short, attempt a somewhat more substantial recovery. It could probably even go up to around 19.8, 19.9. In short, this is where it had stopped sooner or later during Friday's decline. We'll see, in short, how things develop. Let's move on to one which is a more or less similar situation. We are working on the BC3 levels. In the same way we are working, it reveals itself between HV, SD1. So in short, with a peak made yesterday on route 2 today, obviously, say in short. So 5,675, 675. This area in short definitely needs to be monitored for any potential upward or downward movements, obviously. In short, the first area is this of today's VIX, with the second obviously having broken the minimum recorded yesterday. From where? Then in short, volumes came in short, that have held these levels that we have indicated multiple times, which were 55 and 25, 510 for them. So pay maximum attention to these levels because in short, they are crucial. We'll see in short how things develop. Let's obviously move on to the other American indices. the other American futures. Let's start with the Dow Jones. It also recovered yesterday. In short, at the moment, the feeling for everyone is more or less similar because I believe that a little bit. In short, while waiting for these European data around late morning at about 11, and then in short with the opening of the American markets. Probably in short, we will witness a bit of lateral movement, even though anyway, I love them. The volumes, in short, the volumes are there. In short, swings can be worked even during this time. Because anyway, the movements, due to the underlying volatility, are quite good, even at times when we usually see movements of, well, you know, of widespread market, a bit random. Okay, let's move on to Russell. Identical situation within the levels, basically. I would say, no, it seems on F. In short, we are all here. Now we are right here. It has recovered. In short, but the opening. In short, Friday's close would be important, in short, to close above in the evening because it could indeed give the launch, but more substantial recoveries. Obviously, this too also for the NASDAQ credit as they are above Friday's close. So this is already a bit of a first, it's an important first support, so much so that yesterday we first did, in short, first broke, then tested precisely this level on S to then resume. We will see. In short, it could mean a lack in a more substantial recovery of this situation, even to the point of overturning it. In short, I don't have divinatory powers because I repeat, in short, we are at the minimum. In particular, binary market moments where news follows one after another, there is a trade war in app, there is a real war. In short, also in effect is the oil. In short, yesterday it made a huge upward leap, re-entering the channel. In short, we will see it later. So maximum attention. Let's return to what we were saying. So also for the race, in short, a situation to monitor. The RD1 is certainly the crucial level for space for upward and downward movement. SD1, obviously with extensions up to SD2, which also represents a BC3 level. So definitely monitor this entire area between SD1 and SD2 for any potential downward continuations. Let's also take a look at the DAX, which yesterday, in short, he almost risked collapsing at that moment as well. In short, in recovery, probably waiting for these data. We'll see what they will be and how they will be. He is working on RD2, market open for about half an hour. There was a real system breakthrough. Now he is working on yesterday's BC3 levels and on yesterday's BC3 level. Let's say the situation is precarious because here, if this starts, then there weren't immediate sales. In short, the first level of possible leadership was the one that then allowed to re-enter, even from home above Friday's closing. We'll see. In short, the developments. Let's move on to commodities. We were talking about oil. Here it is. This is always the same chart. This channel that we extended yesterday attempted to re-enter on Monday. It was rejected. Then it found the strength to re-enter. Now we are working back inside it. We are working. Let's look at it in more detail. Currently right at the HV levels. This is essentially we are a four of a kind. A consolidation, of this movement. Beautiful, wide, robust, directional, puckish, precise, in short, re-entering. Look how beautiful it is. I repeat, this is a channel that I haven't drawn with absolute precision, but once the concept of retesting from above to then restart is understood, really nice market threes. Yesterday, not having worked on it. So we were saying at the moment we are at the BC3 levels. Obviously, we always monitor this attention. Maybe you can extend. In short, the parallel to this blue one, which is this here. In short, we can consider this a false breakout because now we have re-entered. So it is likely that in short, the price may continue to travel, perhaps registering new highs, 72, 73 in short. It is absolutely not excluded. Let's look again at gold, which has reached the target we indicated several times in the past weeks. which was 3,180. Here again, the wave target this time was 3,176. I would say we can consider this third wave concluded, so now I will have to develop a little to see what the extent of the retracements has been. Maybe later, if I can, I'll post it. I'll post it in the chat, updated with the 3 waves that have occurred. And let's try to also trace retracements so that we can understand if indeed this wave has concludes here, or it might still have room for further expansion. Let's also look at SPX. Well, it's always the same chart. This is the 4-hour one. Here we have yesterday, as we were saying, on Friday, it reached these levels. Fortunately, after the initial version, there was this recovery. And it made a double bottom, more or less. We can absolutely consider it a double bottom, given that it's a 4-hour chart, so be careful. Because perhaps with an upward push breaking this level here, it would become a pattern figure, which could easily then provide another upward push. So let's monitor it closely. Obviously from the lower side, the double bottom, from the upper side, first of all, this area here, which was the one we were monitoring, is now the first pivot to pass. It's this one here. I'll expand a little to help you understand the logic. It's this one here, of this low here, of Joyd. So returning by and above. Here, opening today above here. In short, having a continuation could certainly lead to a recovery, probably even of this area here. The rejection from here could certainly then lead to, in short, a new test of these lows with a good probability, in short, that the low will be broken. We'll see in short what happens. Perfect. We've reached the end of this morning briefing, and as always, I invite you to leave a like on the video, follow me on social media, and we'll catch up later in the chat. Thank you all for your attention.